And welcome into the Triphahn Ice Center here in Hoffman Estates, Illinois, where tonight we're getting ready for Game 2 of our American Division All-Star Games here on the NIHL TV network. Hello, everyone. This is Eric Willowhite. I'm going to be bringing you the call today for our second game. We just had an exciting 16U game that was won by Team Midwest 4-2 in overtime, a 6-on-6 no goalie overtime period. And Team Midwest was able to pocket 3 goals in that overtime period. We're going to get ready for starter announcements. So we'll bring that with you. We'll let you hear in from the public address announcer, and we'll follow the players as they come out to center ice. So glad you can join us. The game, the 16U game, was 1-1 after 3 periods. 1 goal by Team Midwest in the first period, 1 goal by Team Superior in the second period. No goals scored in the third. And then we went to overtime, a 6-on-6 no goalie overtime. And it was eventually Team Midwest getting 3 goals in that overtime period, 1 goal for Team Superior. And the final score was 4-2. All right, we're getting ready. Set and ready to go. We'll let you listen in now. All right, back in the broadcast booth as we get ready for the start of play here. The Northern Illinois Hockey League historically has been the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It's made up of travel hockey organizations from Illinois as well as from Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 55th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 all-girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL will partner with the Blackhawks Ice Center to hold the league's NIHL tournament at the conclusion of this season. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, NIHL president, or visit the website at nihl.info. All right, so the girls' all-star selections come from the American level teams. The number of the all-stars from each team is based on regular season standings as of December 3rd. All right, goalie watch for Team Midwest in the light jerseys. That is Caitlin Tackett, I believe. Yeah, Caitlin Tackett, the starting goaltender for Team Midwest. And to our right, trying to get the license plate over there. Near point. Gebhardt thrown on net. Save made. Puck is loose between the circles. And then Superior will skate it out. So that is Tessa Covey to our right, the starting goaltender for Team Superior from Glenview Stars. It's from the 19U team. We get ready and underway here. Puck inside Team Midwest zone. Wallbridge cross-ice pass. That goes over to the far wall, dug out by Superior. They get it out to center ice. 3-on-3 play here, and it's chipped in. Superior will chase. Behind the back pass, trying to get it to the near point and pinching in to keep it inside the zone was Athena Ewan. Here comes Midwest the other way. Inside the zone, skating and then losing the handle at the last minute there was Clara Novak. And then goes into that far corner. And Midwest regains possession. Bringing it inside the zone was Mo Buffalo. Pass goes between the circles and then thrown out to center. Irby will chase after it for Team Midwest. Irby now being pressured from behind. Gets it out to center. That's tracked down by Hannah Hauser from St. Jude. Shot between the circles doesn't get through. Then Hauser shovels it up. Irby will take possession again, tries to flip it off that far wall. It's kept in. Cadence McConaughey applying the pressure. Then it comes back into Superior zone. They'll have to play it. Throwing it over to the far wall, and it hits the official and goes out to center ice. Official in play there. Now dumping it in the zone is Greenberry. No icing. Superior will look to get it outside the zone along the far wall. Center ice pass, a lead pass. Trying to get that out front to Victoria Swarek. Just too far out in front. Oh, and a player goes down, and we're going to get our first penalty of the day. That's Gianosa. Julia Gianosa from the Warhawks will be called for tripping. First power play of the day, and it'll go to Team Superior. Face off to the right of Kaylin Tackett, the opening goalie for Team Midwest. Face off to the right of Tackett. Now, Superior was short one player, so they'll get it out there. Here's Mattis. Mattis had to bring the puck outside the zone, then dumps it in over along the far wall where Superior will look to chase. Oh, player taken down, and that penalty is over. As we're going to get another tripping call. This time Kammer. Madison Kammer of the Sabres gets called for tripping, so 17 seconds into the Superior power play. They get a penalty themselves, so now will be 4 skaters aside for the next minute 43, then a brief 17-second power play for Team Midwest. Face off inside Team Superior zone to the left of Tessa Covey. Backhand along the near wall. Cross ice pass, working the point. Clara Novak on the near wall, and she'll chase it down. And she's got teammate Clara O on the far side. Now that puck rung up on the dasher for a minute. McLean trying to get that puck up. Haley McLean from the Sabres. Now O. Puck taken away. Thrown out to center. Getting back with it is Claire Gehrig. Back out to center. Oh, along the near wall now. She'll bring the puck up ice. And a shot. That one's paddled aside by Covey. And Superior goes the other way. 4-on-4 hockey. Now Stefanowski shot out of a cannon there going after that puck. And Superior gets the puck back inside their own zone. Puck over the stick of Stefanowski. Makes it to Arndt for Midwest. Now Stefanowski tries to carry it in, has her pocket pick. Nice job defensively there by Grace Zika. Francis eludes the check, eludes another check. Carries it forward. Francis between the circles. And then at the last minute has the puck poked away. Brief power play time here for Midwest. As Francis will dump it down low, and that'll power play over. Both teams back at 5 skaters aside. Backhand pass in front of the crease, but no white jerseys there, light jerseys there to apply the pressure to Covey. Stick handling inside the zone. Nice job there, Bess Moser, but then she was stood up as she got into the zone. Now Superior will look to go the other way. Greenberry stepping up, making a nice defensive play for Team Midwest. Covey taps it. Behind the net they go, Cameron Cooper. Up along the near wall. Then out to center. Cross ice pass into Midwest territory briefly, and it's brought back out. Shoveled back down by Cooper. Midwest will play it behind their own net. That one deflected back. Greenberry's going to have to play it again. Centering attempt and getting the pad down nicely was Tackett. Shot from the far point doesn't get through as that one rattles off the skate of Lucy Luskin. Now out to center ice. Hit to the neutral zone they go. Bringing it up ice. Shot goes wide. Yeah, I have to get the license plate there. I don't have a 65 on white. Oh, a 65 on either team, so I'm going to have to get the name there. For Team Midwest, 65 in white. They're from the Warhawks, I believe. So we'll effort to get that for you. Puck inside Midwest zone. 6 minutes to go in period one. No score. Shots officially 2-0 in favor of the home team, Team Midwest. Off the near wall was Brandt. Now Brandt gets the puck back. Brandt between the circles tried to shovel it towards the net. Buffalo got in front of that one. And now Team Midwest will go the other way. Lucy Luskin dumps it down low. Chasing after it is Gehrig. Up ice. Brandt. Center circle. Brandt gets it back, shovels it over towards the far wall, and then backhands it inside the zone. Brandt still whacking at it. Comes off that far wall. Shovels it towards the net. Never gets there. Nice defensive play by Clara Novak. Now Novak being hassled. Throws it to the far wall. Kept in. Nope. And it'll scoot out. Mattis will play it. Camera on the near side. Cross-ice pass. That's going to be picked off. But then immediately playing defensive support there was McConaughey. McConaughey backhands the puck at the blue line, gets knocked back inside the zone where Mattis has to play it. Caitlin Mattis from the Stars to A.J. Mattis. Prefers to go by A.J., so A.J. Mattis it is. Here's A.J. off the glass and out. That one's going to probably go for icing. Oh, no, yeah, okay. I thought he was going to wave it off for a second there, but he did not. 4:15 to go in the opening period. No score. Face off to the right of Tessa Covey. Face off to the left of Covey. No, to the right. That's what I thought. Draw one. Here's Arndt between the circles. Makes the pad save, does Covey. And pushes it over to the far wall. Superior trying to get the puck outside the zone. They will. Victoria Swarek. McConaughey tried to center. Picked off by Malin Irby. And the puck pushed down low by Zoe Patterson. Out to the neutral zone they go. Kammer skating after it. Arndt backhands it into the neutral zone. Jumping off the bench there, trying to make a play, was Kennedy Sloninger from the Sabres. McLean and Sloninger along the near wall. Puck kept in, thrown down low by Cameron Cooper from Superior. And then it's pushed outside the zone. Kyla Francis. Now Greenberry along the near wall. Nice job eluding a couple defenders. McLean shot from the near circle. Save made. Nice save made by Covey. 2:47 to go. 4-1 the shots in favor of Team Midwest. Here's Team Superior. They'll dump it inside the zone. Maisie Stepnowski. Puck batted down. That was a hand pass there from Aaliyah Bromley. Actually, no, that was number 7. That was Greenberry. Catherine Greenberry with the hand pass. Well, that puck escapes Hannah Hauser for a moment. And she throws it over to Greenberry, picks it up in that far corner, kept in far point, puck thrown towards the net, never gets there. Another attempt on net, and that one steered aside by Tackett. Out to center they go, Cooper throws it back in. Greenberry will play it behind her own net. Stick handles up ice. Greenberry had a pocket pick momentarily, gets the puck back. Good stick handling there by Greenberry. And then a pass to McLean. McLean breaking in, but then Hauser with a nice sweep check there to interrupt the flow for McLean. McLean. Near point. Novak between the circles. Oh, does a spinorama. Still has it. Novak drops it down low. Picked off by Superior. They'll bring it outside the zone with 1:20 to go. Stick handling there is Reedy. Save made, and now bringing that puck up ice is Novak. Clara Novak. Stick handles between the circles. Shot! Save! And holding on is Tessa Covey. Boy, what a job there. First of all, Clara Novak going coast to coast there, and then Covey covering up, making a big save. All right, 65's on the ice there for the home team. We'll try and get the name there. Oh, and then she's knocked down in front of the net, gets back up on her skates. It is Zielinski. Aaron Zielinski. Oh, now I see it. Why did I not see it the first time? Oh, because the number's out of order. She's at the bottom of the roster, but she's after number 86. All right. My apologies to Aaron Zielinski. You were on the roster, just out of number order. Center ice, 17 seconds remaining. Here's Superior. They're going to bring it inside the zone. Brandt loses the handle, picked up by Murphy, throws the shot on net. Save made, and then covering up is Kaylin Tackett. Piper Murphy, 17 for Team Superior, is actually a 13-year-old player who's playing up in the 16-19U game. So Murphy getting a shot on goal there as a 13-year-old in the 16-19U All-Star game. Good for Piper. Piper from the Wolverines 16U team. What's 13 years old. Puck out to center. Hansen had it and then swept off her stick. And we'll go to the second period. No score. Shots on goal in favor of Team Midwest 5-3. But on the big board, it's no score as we head to the second. So the players were nominated by their clubs, and the selection for the All-Star team was made by members of the Girls All-Star Committee, and the top vote getters were named or by members of the Girls All-Star Committee and from the NIHL Executive Board. Goalies were nominated by opposing teams' coaches, and the top vote getters were named to the Girls All-Star roster. We'd also like to thank the Girls All-Star volunteers. The league and the players would like to express their gratitude to all the American Committee members, volunteers, and partners that make the All-Star event a fun and rewarding experience for the kids of the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawk fans, be sure to tune into these upcoming games. Tonight, the Hawks are hosting Edmonton, 7:30 puck drop on CHSN. Thursday, the Hawks are hosting the Calgary Flames, 7:30 puck drop on CHSN. Then Saturday, the Hawks are hosting the Boston Bruins, 7 p.m. puck drop at the United Center on CHSN. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. All right. Teams will change side. Your goaltenders for Team Midwest. Eva Coleman is in net for Team Midwest to our right. She takes over second period duties. And to our left is Emma Kester. Emma Kester from the Wolverines. The starting goaltender for Team Superior in the second period. No score. 14-minute periods here in 16-19U. Few good chances. Both goaltenders did well in that first period. A shot and a quick early save made by Kester. On a great chance there for Team Midwest. Mattis throws the puck outside the zone, finds Kammer. Cross-ice pass, but it's poked away at the last minute. Good job defensively there by Elena Arndt. And that puck rolls out to center ice. Mattis pushes the puck up ice. Neighborhood pass picked off by Arndt. And then backhanded inside the zone by Lucy Luskin. Kammer skating for it, but Greenberry there. Greenberry's been very noticeable on the back end for Team Midwest, number 7 in white. Pass up ice along the near wall, skating, cutting into the middle. And then getting it over to Greenberry, tried to center, but it was deflected, goes over to the near wall. Skating down to play that one. Is Lily Lloyd. Now Gianosa battling. And that's pulled out by Nora Reedy. Stick handle, backhand. That one sails over the crossbar. Near point, off the wall, centering attempt at the skate, shoveled ahead. As Cadence McConaughey tried to get that one on net, never got there. Ooh, and that one whistles through the crease of Kester. Near point, Lloyd keeps it in. Lloyd comes off the wall, stick handles. Throws it back to Patterson. Patterson with a shot that whistles wide of the left post. Here's Lloyd again, trying to dig it out. Oh, Lloyd gets it between the circles, took the puck away from Moser and fired a shot in the top between the circles, but making the save is Kester and holding on. Shots now favor Team Midwest 7-3. With 10:55 left in period 2. No score. Draw taken by Superior. They throw it up along the near wall. O tries to keep it in. Shoveled out to center. Here's McLean. We'll drop it back. Cross-ice pass to Novak. Novak gets it back in that far corner inside her own zone. Novak. And puck brought in offsides by Cooper. Now 10:31 to go, neutral zone draw. Piper Murphy taking the draw for Team Superior. And puck rolls back into Midwest territory where it was steered aside by Eva Coleman. Puck thrown down by Adeline Moreno. And then a glove save made by Coleman, and Eva holds on. Kind of a slow pace here to this second period. A lot of stop and go. A few offsides. Frozen pucks. Face off to the left of Eva Coleman. Pass along the near wall. Puck is brought back inside the zone by Claire Gehrig. Then skating down low, carrying the mail, is Kennedy Sloninger. Now Novak. Novak up along the near wall. Novak behind the net, looking for a centering opportunity, and Mattis, I think, got a piece of it and deflected it forward. Actually, not Mattis, but that was number 8. That was Stepniewski. Puck goes in the far corner, dug out by Team Midwest. Shots have gotten a little closer now. It's 7-4 in favor of Team Midwest. As Novak throws it to the far wall, where it's going to be played by Kyla Francis. Francis gets it out to center. Gehrig taps it forward. Temporary offsides, delayed offsides. But then Superior was able to reset. They'll bring it inside the zone. Shot on net, save made, and then covering up is Coleman. As rushing to push that puck on net was Maisie Stepniewski. Face off to the left of Eva Coleman. Oh, and that puck gets by Gehrig, so Superior have to play it in the neutral zone. McConaughey skating ahead. McConaughey between the circles, takes it wide. McConaughey spins in the far circle, tries to get it up to Gehrig, but it was picked off by Midwest. And then eventually shoveled outside of the zone by Grace Zika. Aaron Zielinski trying to get the puck outside the zone. Kept in. Oh, nice stick handle move. But then thrown on net, and the save made by Coleman. After a nice stick handle move coming off that far wall by Bella Reesing from Lady Liberty. Face off now to the right of Eva Coleman. 8:02 to go here in period 2. No score here in the American Division 16-19U All-Star Game. So glad you could join us here on the NIHL TV network. Coming to you live from the Triphahn Ice Center in Hoffman Estates, Illinois. Mattis fires a shot. That's deflected by McConaughey into the far corner. McConaughey digs it out, throws it in front of the crease of Coleman, but then it goes to the near side. Kept in momentarily, however, by Hannah Hauser. And then dumped back down low. Arndt will have to chase it, being hassled from behind. Out to the neutral zone, and Mattis will play it. Cross-ice pass to Hauser. And then a collision there just inside the blue line. Shot! Doesn't get through. Centering attempt. That doesn't get on net either. And now Midwest flips it out to center. Zielinski had it, lost it. Mattis gets it back with Zielinski applying pressure from behind. Up ice they go. Zielinski throws it back in, but there were a few players off sides that kind of let him play on. Mattis now goes the other way for Superior. Mattis behind the net. Backhand pass attempt, shot, save made on the stuff attempt there by Madison Kammer. Good job there by Coleman, Eva Coleman, to deny Kammer. Now Hauser, near point, throws it towards the net. Kammer battling. Pulled out between the circles, shot on net, save made. I think that was Moser with the shot. And now going the other way is Zika. Oh, just too far out in front. Trying to get it to teammate. I think it was Luskin. Yep. Zika to Luskin, but just too far out in front to Luskin. Then the puck by Mattis is dumped on net to Coleman. Coleman leaves it for Greenberry. Greenberry will skate it up along that far wall. Gets by one defender, gets by two defenders. Greenberry, centering attempt, trying to get it to Buffalo. The player, not the city. Here's Greenberry. Dropping it, Gianosa, Luskin. Buffalo on the far side. Luskin peels it off, throws it over to the near wall. Dark jerseys there. Moreno tries to get it out, and eventually it does get outside the zone. And then backhanded up ice. And puck goes down low. Out to the neutral zone. Here's Cooper. Cooper. And now Ewan, Athena Ewan, shot goes wide. Brought back inside the zone, but then Midwest tries to clear, and they do. Marino had it. Now Murphy brings it in, Piper Murphy. Piper Murphy, stick handles. Puck knocked away. Far wall now, we're down to 4:19 to go in a scoreless game here in the second period. Out to the neutral zone. Players collide, brought in by Murphy. And it goes over to the far wall. Then through the crease on that sweep pass by Molly Brandt. Ewan will dump it in and head for a change. Greenberry for Team Midwest. Slap pass up to neutral ice. That's thrown back forward by Cooper. Was brought in off sides. As Victoria Swarek brings it in the zone. Neutral zone draw. Down to 3:40. Shots are now 8-7 in favor of Team Superior. So now they've taken the shot lead. As they've had a much more noticeable second period. Here's Midwest. Shot out of a cannon and bringing it up as Novak. Behind the net. Centering attempt and a save made by Kester. Now Novak, top of the near circle, eludes two defenders, shooting, and a save made on her teammate, regular season teammate, goaltender Kester, but Kester makes the save and holds on, denying Novak. And a friendly little tap there by Kester. Face off to the right of Emma Kester. It'll be Patterson on the draw for Team Midwest. Going up against Kammer. Here's Lloyd, top of the near circle. Oh, that one got deflected down but went wide of the left post. Near point, had the puck taken away. Here's Kammer. Kammer has a breakaway. Skating in all alone. Stick handles and a save made by Eva Coleman. A breakout there for Madison Kammer, but Eva Coleman denied. 2.5 minutes remaining in period 2. No score. Shots even at 9 now. And now Midwest goes the other way. Clara Novak, top of the near circle. Backhand pass to Lloyd. Whistles that shot wide. Goes over to the far wall. It's going to be tracked down by Madison Grease. Reesing had it. Now back to Reesing along the near wall. Brings it out to the neutral zone. To Kammer. Kammer is going to take it wide. Kammer cutting in. Oh, a pass right on the doorstep was McConaughey. And now going the other way. Shot and goes wide off the stick of Kyla Francis. Plays on both ends here. Moser had it. Then it's pushed ahead by Jasmine Goshti. Play out front. Puck is loose. Stuff attempt. Save made by Coleman. Down to 1:09 remaining. Superior keeps it inside the zone. Goshti peels it off between the circles. Pass attempt. That one just out of the reach. Trying to get it over to Bess Moser. Arndt throws it to the far wall. And now Midwest brings it out with 45 seconds remaining. Sweep check there by Mattis. Mattis gets it up ice. Inside the zone to Reedy. And back out to the neutral zone. Shoveled ahead. Here comes Midwest. McLean. Back out to the neutral zone it goes once more. Greenberry will track it down with 17 seconds remaining inside her own zone. Is Greenberry, Catherine Greenberry. 8 seconds to go. Puck shoveled inside. Then out to the neutral zone as time's going to wind down here in period 2. Shots are now 10-9 in favor of Superior, but we're going to head to the third period with no score. So both goaltenders playing strong here for each team as they rotate goaltenders each period. And now that'll leave the third period goaltending duties for Team Superior. It'll be Gwyneth Shehelski. She'll take over third period net minding duties. And then for Team Midwest, it's Aaliyah Bromley from the Warhawks. So Shehelski from St. Jude's, and Bromley from the Warhawks will be your goaltenders here in period 3. And as we did in the first game, we're going to do post-game interviews with the team MVPs from each team. TBD. Could be a goaltender, or it could be the goal scorers. If the game is tied at the end of regulation, we'll play a 4-minute 6-on-6 overtime without goalies. So we had that in the first game. That was a barn burner. Eventually won by Team Midwest 4-2 after going 1-1 during regulation. All right, to our left, that's Aaliyah Bromley. The Warhawks goalie will be taking care of third period goaltending duties for Team Midwest. And to our right is Gwyneth Shehelski from St. Jude. And we're underway here in period 3. Zielinski tries to backhand it outside the zone and regains possession, stick handles. She's being pressured there from Sarah Brandt. Out to center. This could be a 3-on-2, but then it's tucked into the far corner. And skating up ice. And that was Julia Gianosa. Slapper from the far point goes wide. Gianosa tries to keep it inside the zone, then it comes out to center. Here's Piper Murphy. Murphy, backhand pass. Shot on net, save made. No rebound given with Murphy right on the doorstep. But Aaliyah Bromley covering up and making the save. With 12:48 remaining here in period 3, a scoreless battle here in this 16-19U American Division All-Star game. Thanks for joining us on the NIHL TV network. Face off to the left of Bromley. Draw taken by Superior. Shot towards the net. Novak picks it off. Never gets there. Novak will spin in the near corner. Stick handles. Now goes behind the net. Pushes it up ice. Thrown back down low. Novak gets it up forward. Then it's shoveled ahead. This might go down for icing, and it will. So icing against Team Midwest. Will have an offensive zone draw for Team Superior. Backhand shot. That one paddled aside by Bromley. Shoveled out the center. Skating after it and tracking it down is Claire Gehrig. Gehrig had her pocket picked momentarily. But his Superior gets it back. Thrown back in by Novak. Brandt dumps it in. And falls down along the near wall with Buffalo. Puck skitters past Gehrig. Throws it back to the neutral zone. That's kept in side, however. Nice job there by Lucy Luskin. And now Novak. Novak still has possession. Circling. Top of the near point. Circling again. He's on the spin cycle over there. Shot. Lloyd. That's pushed out to center where Novak will have to play it. Pass attempt was knocked down there by Drew Famatad. And pass off the far wall. Oh, here comes Reedy inside the shot. Save made by Bromley. Mattis tries to push it ahead. Boy, Reedy was shot out of a cannon there. But Bromley up to the task, as have all the goaltenders so far. 13-10 shot advantage for Superior over Midwest, but still scoreless as we're in the third period with 10.5 minutes to go. Mattis deflects it down low. Now Patterson circles. Shovels it ahead to Lloyd. Lloyd backhands it inside the zone, and then they'll chase after it. Far side play. Hauser throws it to the near wall. Murphy. No, that's Famatad. Oh, deflected and a save made. Quick glove there from Gwyneth Shahelski. We haven't mentioned her name too much here in this third period, but on that deflection, make a quick glove save and no rebound given. Face off to the left of Shahelski. It'll be Patterson on the draw. For Team Midwest. Hauser throws it over to the far wall, but that's kept in play there by Malin Irby. Famatad throwing it up ice. Skating inside the zone is Kammer. Backhand pass never gets to anyone. And then thrown outside the zone. Mattis will have to play it. Throws it off that far wall. Back inside Midwest territory. Ooh, a dangerous pass there from Irby. Was almost intercepted by Famatad. Spinning in that far circle, trying to get the pass over to Kammer. Kammer to Famatad, far corner. Back out to Kammer, but it's deflected up to the far point. Mattis with the shot is blocked. And now Midwest will look to go the other way. Thrown back down. There should be icing. It is. An icing call against Team Superior with just over 9 minutes remaining, 9:03, in a scoreless 16U-19U All-Star game. Cameron Cooper. Puck goes between the circles, still whacking around there. No one really has possession yet. Then it comes out to the neutral zone and Reedy. Reedy gets by Greenberry. Then it's thrown back over to Greenberry in that near corner. Greenberry sidesteps a cutting Goshtai. Back out to the neutral zone. Trying to carry that one forward was Haley McLean. Francis dumps it in the zone. It'll be played by Superior up along to Goshtai. Out to center. Thrown back in by Gianosa. Now behind the net. Cameron Cooper trying to get it up ice. Not out. Kept in. Greenberry with the shot. That goes wide. Then out to the neutral zone. Back to Greenberry. Greenberry gets by one defender. Greenberry gets by another. Backhander save made. Not a whole lot on it, but still forcing Shahelski to make a save. Now here's Goshtai. Goshtai. Flip shot. Oh, and that one's blockered aside by Bromley. Puck is loose. McConaughey goes for it. Yeah, that could have been an interference call, and yep, that's exactly what that was. And I think McLean's getting whistled for interference as McConaughey was going for the puck, and McLean, the contact before McConaughey could have the puck, and so that's an interference penalty. This gives Team Superior a power play here with 7:08 remaining in period 3. Trying to break this scoreless tie between the circles. Shot doesn't get through, and then here comes Francis. Kyla Francis skating, shorthanded attempt, pulled down, no call. Where's the puck? And it goes behind the net. Shorthanded attempt by Francis. And Francis doing a good job keeping the puck inside the zone. Good penalty killing here by Midwest. And now they pull it off that far wall. Save made by Shahelski. Inside the zone. Over skating it was Brandt. And then Novak peels it away. Novak now stick handles, loses it. McConaughey centering attempt. Wrong teammate. Teammates during the regular season, but not during the All-Star game. Oh, and gets it out to center. Novak eludes Brandt. Novak brings it in, shorthanded. 57 seconds remaining. Centering pass. Back up to O at the near point. Cross ice pass. Novak gets in there, keeps it in at the far point. Skates back. Eludes a defender, but then it comes out to the neutral zone. Piper Murphy. Cross-ice pass. Over to Brandt. Brandt centering attempt. Murphy is right there, but their stick tied up, and then the shot from the far circle is saved by Bromley. So end-to-end action here with Superior getting a couple cracks at it. 30 seconds remaining on the power play for Superior. 5:37 to go in the game. We are scoreless. Well, I guarantee you it won't be scoreless if we get to the 6-on-6 goalie-less overtime. It'll be fun to see. Oh, a deflected down, and Bromley steers it over to the near wall. Brandt. Out to center, Hauser. That goes down low where Mattis will play it. 14 seconds on the Superior power play. Mattis rings it over to the far wall. That's going to be played there by Schwarek. Puck is loose. Oh, and then going wide. Zielinski had it for a moment. The net was wide open but couldn't corral it. Penalty is over. Both teams back at full strength as Brandt chases after it. Molly Brandt. Between the circles they go. Irby just gets it outside the zone. It's thrown back in. Irby can't find it. And then eventually tries to throw it outside the zone. Kept in at the far point. Backhanded. Irby. Oh, Irby swings it over to the near wall now. Walbridge gets it out front. Mattis backhands it towards Irby. Irby will backhand it back inside the Superior zone. That one's deflected, no icing. And Irby will go for a change. Oh, no. Okay, I'm almost wide open there. Late defense jumping on and making the play there is Greenberry. As Midwest had just made defensive pairing changes, and Greenberry just came off the ice to interrupt that offensive rush for Superior. We're under 4 minutes to play. 13-11 shot advantage for Superior, but no score. Oh, pass too far out in front. And that one paddled aside by Bromley into the near wall. Oh, and then a player goes down. Gianosa, shot! Glove save made by Bromley. Behind the net, Kammer, centering attempt. That one goes up front along the far wall. Here's Zielinski, Aaron Zielinski. Pass to Walbridge. And now Kammer. Kammer shovels it to center. Greenberry cross-ice pass. Gianosa. Between the skates of Cooper, puck pulled away. And then Kammer comes back to the rescue. Madison Kammer up along the near wall. Gianosa stopped it. Buffalo to Greenberry. Then Zoe Patterson had it for a moment. Gianosa gets it out to center. Inside the zone they go. Athena Ewan. Near corner backhand pass. That was intended for Moser, peeled away. Here's Buffalo. Buffalo has Greenberry to the right. She goes wide. Buffalo shot, score! Team Midwest gets the late goal. And let's see who that is. That is Lucy Luskin. So Luskin gets the goal. Giving Team Midwest a 1-0 lead with 2:16 to go. There's Goshtai, had the puck peeled away. Reedy throws it in front of the net, but Novak brings it forward. Novak Will carry the male inside the Superior zone. Puck peeled away there, however, by Claire Gehrig. Now behind the net they go. Trying to center it up high. Well, it peeled away. Here's Gehrig. Gehrig will skate it inside the zone. Patterson will take possession. And now Lloyd. Lloyd shovels it ahead, but it's taken by McConaughey. McConaughey up ice to Reedy. Ghost tie down. Self pass off the wall. That's going to go into the far corner where Novak will play it behind the net. Novak still with possession. We're down to a minute 16. Then the puck thrown back inside Superior territory. So we'll have a face-off. To our left. Between the circles. Back over to Hauser. Flips it. Oh, that one deflected. And making a quick save there was Bromley. Under a minute to play. That goal is empty to our net. The net is empty to our right. Easy to say for me. Out to the neutral zone. Here's an empty net chance for McLean. Scores! McLean gets the empty net goal for Team Midwest. Haley McLean. And Team Midwest opens up a 2-0 lead with 42.4 seconds remaining. Here's McLean inside the zone again. Now the puck goes into that far corner. Behind the net, Francis. 17 seconds, tries to throw it towards the net, gets deflected. Hauser shovels it back up ice. Pass off the wall. That's Swarek. Flips it on net. And gloved aside, put behind the net by Bromley. And that'll do it. Your final score here. You want me to text it or? Yep, goalie. Yeah. Your final score, 2-0. In favor of Team Midwest. A late period goal by Lucy Luskin and then an empty netter by Haley McLean. Those were the only goals scored, so we were denied the opportunity of the 6-on-6 goalie-less overtime, but still a great game. Our game MVPs, we're going to have interviews with them shortly. For the victorious Team Midwest, it'll be the game-winning goal scorer, Lucy Luskin from Glenview Stars, and her teammate, Tessa Covey, on the other side from Team Superior, who had a strong first period in net for Team Superior. Your final score again, Team Midwest 2 and Team Superior nothing. And we'll be back shortly here with post-game interviews. Stay with us. right, welcome back to the Triphahn Ice Center. Final score here in the girls 16-19U American Division All-Star Game. Team Midwest 2 and Team Superior nothing. And we're here with the MVP for Team Midwest. That's you, Lucy. You had the game-winning goal there in that late in that third period. You got the game-winning goal. How tough was that game? Because it was like scoreless through almost the entirety of the game, and then getting that goal so late. How did that feel?
Yeah, I was honestly really surprised because I thought it was going to be 0-0, and then I thought we were going to go overtime, and then I was hoping the goalies were going to go against each other.
The goalies? That would have been something.
That would have been really cool.
We did have that in the first game, the 14U, as you know. That went to overtime, and it was a 6-on-6 without goalies, so we were kind of thinking it was trending that way, but then it didn't do that. And then you guys were able to get the empty net goal as well. So what was this experience like for you playing in this All-Star game?
It was so cool. I liked meeting all the people, and I enjoyed playing with all these top-level players. It was really, really fun.
Well, you're one of them, too, as you were selected for an All-Star game.
Yes.
And then what about going against your teammates then? So, you had stars playing over on the other side. You had stars playing with you. What was that like going against your teammates in competition?
Really, really fun. I really enjoyed it so much. Yes.
Was there any trash talking going on out there or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Got to shove them around. Totally.
That's good stuff. So how is the season going for the Stars? How's things been? And, what are you looking for in the second half?
This has not been good, but hopefully we'll just get better,
Yeah, you can kind of build from there.
Yeah.
So, and then getting the game-winning goal, how was that experience for you and then your teammates kind of rallying around you for that?
Really shocking. I was really surprised. I did not expect that. I'm not going to lie.
You never know. That's why you play the whole game, and you never know who's going to come up with the game-winning goal. So,
exactly.
Any final words and your thoughts about this All-Star game? How'd it go for you?
I really enjoyed it. I loved playing. I love playing hockey, and it was so much fun. And I'm so glad that I scored a goal.
How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was 2, so I've been playing for 13 years.
Holy cow. Since 2 years old, on the skates, almost like right out of the womb there. So
yeah, why not?
Yeah. Well, Lucy, congratulations on being the team MVP. Congratulations on Team Midwest getting the win there, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like you myself.
All right. We're going to see. Are we going to be able to get Tessa? Do we know? Okay. All right. So we got one more player coming up. It is another Glenview star. It'll be Tessa Covey, who was the MVP for Team Superior. She played a strong first period there as Team Midwest came out shooting, and Covey had to make a bunch of saves in that first period, so she's the MVP for Team Superior. We'll get a chance to talk to her in a moment, and we'll ask similar questions because she's a Glenview star, so she saw her teammate during the regular season, Lucy Luskin, get the game-winning goal. So those are some fun things, and Lucy and her Team Midwest Glenview Stars players will have a little bragging rights over Tessa Covey and the other Glenview Stars who played on Team Superior. It was a fun game, and again, Lucy Luskin getting the late period goal in third period to give Team Midwest a 1-0 lead, and then an empty net goal scored by Haley McLean from the Sabres to seal the deal and give it a 2-0 victory for Team Midwest, as we're still trying to track down the final shot totals. I don't know how accurate this is, but it said 15-13 in favor of Team Superior, but Team Midwest wins where it counts. That's on the big board. So we're waiting to see if we're going to get the second interview here, so just bear with us. Waiting for the goaltender, Covey. And I want to thank our cameraman, Curtis Willowite, who's been on camera for both games today. He also did a couple games in the National Division All-Star games out at Rosemont. That was back on December 22nd. So we appreciate him, the behind-the-scenes work on the camera. The first game was a 4-2 victory for Team Midwest. That one went to overtime. It was tied 1-1. One goal in the first period, one goal in the second period, no goals in the third. And they went to a 6-on-6 goalieless overtime in in the overtime period, and Team Midwest wound up scoring 3 times, Team Superior once, and it was a 4-2 win for Team Midwest in the 14U game. Here in the 16-19U game, Team Midwest comes out on top 2-0. So it's a sweep for Team Midwest here at the All-Star American Division All-Star Games. All right, still waiting here. Let's see if we'll get the goalie. We'll just bear with us. Doing a check-in with our Wranglers. Of course, being a goaltender, there's more equipment to take off. So that could be a part of the delay there, or just celebrating with teammates, but we'll wait and see. If not, we'll just pack it up here and bid you adieu. All right, I am being told that she is coming right now. So Tessa Covey on her way. You go. Yep. All right, I'm joined now by Tessa Covey, the starting goaltender for Team Superior. Unfortunately, Team Superior came out on the short end there, losing 2-0. But you had an outstanding first period there, keeping Team Superior or keeping Team Midwest off the board. What was that game like for you, playing in an all-star game and knowing you were going to have that opening period and that's it? What is that like, just knowing how you have to perform?
It's really scary because I'm starting out a game, but I really enjoy starting because I think it sets the pace for the whole game. But I think it was cool playing with a bunch of teams, especially teams that I play against, and I think it was overall a great experience.
Now, what about going up against some of your Glenview Stars teammates, though, who were playing on Team Midwest? What was that like?
It was both scary, but I think I actually kind of, I knew what to expect, right? I practiced with them 4 times a week, so it was scary, especially because, you don't want to let any of those in, but I think it was a great experience. I think it was really fun.
Now, is there going to be a lot of bragging rights talk from the Team Midwest Glenview Stars participant, like Lucy? We had Lucy Luskin was up here and doing the interview, so you think they're going to do a lot of bragging, trash talking, and things like that?
Probably. They're probably gonna yell at us, be like, yeah, we won. Just probably a lot of bragging rights, but yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been playing goaltender?
I've been playing goaltender since second year U8, and I am a second year U16 now, playing with U19s. So
okay.
I think 8 years.
Wow, 8 years in goal.
Yeah.
So how have you feel you've progressed as a goaltender? Are you just continuing to climb and grow?
I think so. Especially starting at such a young age, it's so easy to progress. But overall, I love my teammates, right? I think my team has helped me grow, as a goaltender and as a person. But yeah, no, I think I have grown so much over these years. I think I get better and better every year I play.
Were you a skater before you moved to goaltender?
So I actually I lived 2 minutes away from an ice rink.
Yeah.
And my parents wanted to teach me how to skate. And I joined a house league, and they switched off being goalie, but I was the only one who wanted to do it. So I actually did mostly start off being goalie.
Okay.
And I really enjoyed it, and I kept playing.
What do you like about hockey, and what do you like about playing goalie?
Hockey's such a fast-paced game. I think it's the only game where it's actually it's so fun to watch. It's so fun to play. I loved I think having the satisfaction of blocking being the last last defense. I think that was always like the coolest part about being goalie for me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You get a rush out of that.
for sure.
Yeah. And then for the rest of the second half of the season, yourself and the Glenview Stars, what are you looking to accomplish for the second half?
We're really looking forward to getting to the playoffs. We have to win a couple more games, but hopefully we do it and maybe take home the championship for NIHL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Tessakovi, you're the MVP for Team Superior
Thank
here in
you.
the 16-19U All-Star Game, the American Division.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and then good luck
Appreciate
on
it.
the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. That'll do it. That's Tessakovi, and that'll wrap it up here at the American Division All-Star Games. 14U game went the way of Team Midwest, 4-2 victory. And then here in the 16-19U game, a 2-0 victory for Team Midwest. That one didn't have to go to overtime, but late period goals by Team Midwest did it. That'll do it. Our next broadcast, we're going to be looking to try and get some games broadcast in the playoffs on February 5th and 6th, that Thursday and Friday. But if not, we'll definitely have all of the 9 championship games the weekend of February 28th and March 1st. So stay with us right here on the NIHL TV network. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time on the NIHL TV network. So long, everyone.